Alright, so we're recording now. I have faith this is going to go well, in that I didn't do a test run. What's the worst that could happen?
I know, right?
Alright, picked up some Bloodweiser babes, there you go. You're going to need it.
Yeah, I know.
This is going to be an ugly match if both of us just stand toe-to-toe. We'll see how it goes.
It's going to be a slugfest, that's for sure, because both of our teams are built that way.
Yeah.
I did some...
Complacent Badger and I did the recap for the week, last week, earlier today.
Yeah.
So that was pretty good. And then Ducky Shoes and him played, and let's see, Masrak played today too, so that was pretty interesting. So actually watched that. Badger and I were on Skype call and had Masrak share the screen. So Umbrella Corp definitely did some damage to him. So expect the vampires to be stronger next week than they were this week. Oh, well, would I like to get punched in the face or punch first? I think I'll punch first. Receiving it is. No big deal. So how have you been liking this team? I haven't really seen
they're a lot of fun.
Anybody play these.
The frenzy
guys.
can get you into some serious trouble pretty quick. Yes. And
Yeah, having that many have it.
I played those guys
sure.
last time.
'Cause I have frenzy on my werewolf.
And I can't remember if you were Norse or what you played last time, but that was. I can't remember if you were Norse or what you played last time.
I think I skipped this season or two, but I think the first time I played,
I think it was Orcs.
Oh, what did I play? Maybe I was.
So they're fun,
Orcs,
deadly. I mean, I didn't buy a Bloodthirsty, so I could buy extra rerolls. So I need 30, 40 more thousand or something like that, 60,000 I think, and then I'll have my Bloodthirster standing in the center. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. 30, 40 more thousand or something like that, 60,000 I think, and then I'll have my Bloodthirster standing in the center. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I played in just like a solo campaign when I first picked the game up, just to kind of get a feel for what we can look for some of these guys, some of the newer teams and stuff. And I mean,
yeah, this team's a pretty heavy
actual
hitter.
Image of the character is outstanding, super cool looking.
Yeah, this team's a pretty heavy hitter. Wild animal, yeah.
Yeah, but what's his? He's got. Is he really stupid, or is he have that animal?
Yeah, no, my luck with
wild
rolls at the
animal?
end of the game. It'll probably take me 2 or 3 more games before I get enough money for him.
So we'll see how that all.
First game I played Mata
That
twice,
all
and then I
works.
played Ellie. First game against Mata was bad, and this dwarf just wrecked me so hard. Next game I came back and we tied, and then I played Ellie and I destroyed her pretty bad, 2-0. Got a lot of points that game. First game against Mata was bad, and this dwarf just wrecked me so hard. Next game I came back and we tied, and then I played Ellie and I destroyed her pretty bad, 2-0.
Right.
Got a lot of points that game. No, we can talk about it. It's fine.
So what's your strategy going into this game?
My
See if we
defense,
can. I'll tell you mine even. It'll be interesting to see if we
is
can
to
stick
just
to
get
it.
a lot of hits, get you out of position.
Or is it gonna be
so
top
blitzes
secret?
on your main guys? I got
Top
Juggernaut
secret corn
on my
demons.
heralds, and so they're really good out ignoring the defender down or the bolt down just on that one. So it's really good that I can use them as like the linchpin of my assault. So, but the cultists are
Right.
good. They're well-rounded. They're sitting at 6 MA, 3, 4 strength, 3 agility, and 8 on 80. So they're a little bit tougher to kill, unlike your guys with 87. It's a little harder to injure, but they're well-rounded. They're sitting at 6 MA, so 3, 4 strength, 3 agility, and 8 on 80. So they're a little bit tougher to kill, unlike your guys with 87.
Yeah.
A little harder to injure, but they're well-rounded.
Nice. It'll definitely be an interesting game. We'll just have to see, because I think that I had a bit of a problem last game where I stood and punched when I probably should have done a little more agility movements because I have them built into the team. So that's going to be, hopefully I can do a better balance of punching everything. So ball land off field. Yes, would definitely like to give it to my runner.
How's your rolls been so far? You've been pretty hot. How's your rolls been so far?
First two games outstanding, and then last game definitely didn't
That first game against
go
the Dwarves,
too well.
I could not get a defender down to save my life, and he was just annihilating everybody. So he just literally walked his short little stubby legs across the field and scored touchdowns. Problem. So frustrating.
And just not getting really great
haven't blocked on the entire
damage
team.
to anybody.
So strong,
which is always a little bit frustrating.
That first game against the Dwarves, the new Blood Bowl looks like it's gonna be really cool. And he was just annihilating everybody. So he just literally walked his short little stubby legs across the field and scored touchdowns.
Yeah.
So frustrating.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine.
Third quarter this year? I think it's a little bit. It's just so strong. I'm not sure I can go though. Let's see. The new Blood Bowl looks like it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos of that, and it looks like it's going to be outstanding.
It looks great, and I'm definitely looks guy. So
see what we could end up doing with that. When's that supposed to come out?
Amazing.
Have you seen a date?
Third quarter of this year? I think it's a little bit. Like, yeah.
But yeah, that'll definitely be outstanding to see.
It looks great, and I'm definitely a looks guy, so I love that it's gonna look. I agree. Me too. I would agree.
Well, I mean, we're playing the second
The next
iteration of this, so I don't see why it shouldn't be really good looking. By the time that this comes out, by the next one comes out, because I mean, you still have the control issues, and you're just like, man, this is a little bit awkward, or you know, the camera is infuriating in my opinion.
Really interesting, takedowns and knockouts, and
I don't understand why it always wants to go
so it's gonna be
to a
bloodier, physical, more fun.
Terrible.
The next one should be more cinematic.
I should hope so, and it wouldn't be bad if the cinematics were legit, but they've just been kind of blah.
Yeah. Well, I think Chaos Edition originally it was just an offshoot. It was the exact same engine, so there wasn't anything new to it. But now with the new engine, new designers and stuff, I think there are some really interesting takedowns and knockouts, and so all of that. So it's going to be a lot bloodier, physical, more fun.
I'd definitely like to see that.
I remember how strong those guys were. I'll do something to them. Yeah.
Wow. Bob, what is that?
Jim, that's a demon. Ready to play volleyball?
Oh, I didn't hear that.
But he's dangerous. He's going to destroy everything instead of playing.
I dropped my mouse when I was at home for Christmas, and so the right click doesn't quite work so well anymore. So.
So for once, they've asked to play. How disturbing.
It must be the scariest fucking werewolf in the world. You got 4 dudes on him.
Oh, I remember how strong those guys were. Yeah.
Treating him like a black orc.
I dropped my mouse when I was at home for Christmas, and so the right click doesn't quite work so well anymore.
Nice. Well, I had to clean mine because I was complaining about it the last videos that we've had on here, but I had a couple people
It's two
over after
places
we
that
went
we're
out
supposed to go through
for a
there.
night, and some drinks got spilled all over my
Oh, okay.
everything. So I was having trouble like with the scroll
See how many
wheel
actually going
and
today?
just moving the mouse around.
push
Period.
you
It just wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. It was
Thank
funny.
you.
Like it worked, but it was slow, and everybody's like, "What? It looks retarded." Like I'm just like,
Oh.
herky and jerky all over the place. Shit's just streaming. Like I'm just throwing the screen across the TV,
Okay.
back and forth. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I should probably put the log up. There we go. That's log.
There's two places that we're supposed to go through.
Hit B.
Oh, okay.
Not really, when you consider that brains are
See how
also
many actually
liquid.
going today? Push you. Let's play it safe. Is there a quick key, hotkey for movement? Like this for blitz? Oh. Like you said, B for blitz.
Really?
Is there a
Apothecary,
Hotkey for-
apothecary, apothecary. Badly hurt. I will
just regular
finally. That's the first time I used an apothecary for something decent. Jesus.
Well, you
Wow.
right click to move.
If that's how we're gonna play, bro.
You do B
All
for
right.
blitz in order to,
All right.
make sure to go through. So I didn't know if there's like an M, to. Like, yeah, it's that right click, man. It's killing me. Playing games like Guild Wars 2 and War Thunder's a MMO World War II fighter game. So you got like
What do you mean?
51s and B-17s. It's a lot of fun. It's cool, but you need the right click to zoom in, and so it'll go in or stay in
Which
or,
movement?
or,
Just-
or
I mean,
double
I
back.
don't-
Go in and out real quick.
Yeah,
Just
I
like-
don't think
I
so.
should have mountains. They
when-
can't see.
regular
Ah.
move is there shouldn't be anything special for regular move. I think, right?
Well, you right click to move, and you said you do B for blitz in order to make sure to go through. So I didn't know if there's like an M.
No, I think that you just the regular move is the regular move.
Yeah, it's oh, that one guy, really? Playing games like Guild Wars 2 and War Thunder, MMO, World War II fighter.
Okay.
P1s and B-17s. It's a lot of fun. It's cool, but you need the right click to zoom in, and so it'll go in or stay in or double back. You think you sold the TV? I swear.
Yeah.
Josh, we're selling everything right now because we're trying to downsize.
That's-
Going there. So
sounds
we
pretty
got a
awesome.
38-inch LCD. Nothing fancy, but we're trying to get rid of just all that extra stuff. I bought a laptop. That's what I'm playing on now, a gaming laptop. Sold my desktop for $800. Just trying to get down in size, and it's been good so far. We're selling a whole bunch of stuff. So. One guy, really? Okay, I really need a new mouse, and I'm going on the record. He's recording right now. The mouse is killing me right here. I'm losing the game right now. I know. I'm only allowed 800 pounds to go to Korea, so we're gonna put some stuff in storage, like furniture, and then we're gonna take bare minimum stuff. So that's why everything must go kind of.
Yeah.
So we got a 38-inch LCD, which get like 8,000 pounds. Trying to get rid of just all that extra stuff. I bought a laptop that's my plan right now, a gaming laptop. Sold my desktop. Just trying to get down in size, and it's been good so far. We're selling a bunch of stuff. So whoa,
Yeah,
wow.
that's
Usually you get like
one of
200
those
pounds.
definite things where I thought that I'd have to get rid of
Yes, you do.
so much stuff when I came over
I'm
here.
working on that. I'm working on that.
But
You test for
it
master
worked
this year?
out where I didn't have to
Nice.
do all that much selling
Yeah,
of anything.
I missed. Yes, it is. I missed tech by 10 points the first time, and they like raised the score by like 30 or 40 points, and by 10 the second time. So now I'm testing it for my third time. I know. It's been and we need techs so bad. There's no one's like above like Air Force average. I think for our career is maybe 60% for techs, like Manning levels. It's insane. If I make tech, I get to go.
Yeah, I definitely know that. Yeah, I got my full allowance over here, which surprised me. And then I had
was it 8,000 pounds?
I don't even
I saw
know.
a couple
It's-
places with like 89%.
if you consider like pro gear and
text.
stuff, because I mean, anything that helps me with my job. So all my
there's a
weights and
website
stuff, I
called
went
Thermos
as
on
pro
the
gear.
Force Portal.
Because I was
That's
allowed
really helpful for
500 or
determining
600 pounds of pro
main
gear. So
requirements and stuff like that. So I looked up for
Usually you get like 200 pounds.
staff
Well,
sergeant,
I
and
outrank you.
it's bad.
Yes, you
if I stay as a staff sergeant, I'm basically not going to get my follow on. I already
well,
put in the apply, but I doubt I'm going to get any. Of it.
yeah.
But if I make tech, then I have a really good chance of going wherever I want.
Isn't that mayhem?
Yes, it is. I missed tech by 10 points the first time, and then they like raised the score by like 30 or 40 points, and I missed it by 10 the second time. So now I'm just 13.
Yeah.
It's been
Frustrating. I bet,
Yes,
huh?
they are.
so bad. There's no one's like above like Air Force average. I think our career is like maybe 60% for techs, like at Manning.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I recently saw the. I think it's
I don't-
higher
man,
than
the
that.
Air Force
I
is
think I
changing, man. I
recently
have no
saw
idea.
the. Oh, I'm running out of time. Recently, yeah. At least maybe I just saw the USAFE stats. But
Yeah, there's one site called Furnace on the Force Portal. That's really helpful for determining meaning requirements
Right.
and stuff like that. So I looked up
A little bit of laggy, but your Skype does not sound laggy at all. So do you got pretty good connection there?
if I stay as a staff sergeant, I'm basically not gonna get my follow on. I already put in the apply, but I doubt I'm gonna get any of it.
right.
But if I make tech, then I have a really good chance.
Really? I mean, because you were.
Yeah, I definitely hope you make it this time.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm concerned with how many people are getting
Huh, I
out into
didn't
the career field. Well, I
realize
mean,
that
that
would be
might
an
actually
issue.
work
Hey,
to my
you're
advantage.
crystal
The
clear.
Masters are getting higher tenured, so.
Yes.
But at the same time, if they're how many are they getting rid of? I mean, they're not really planning on. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they do, but plan on how they're going to backfill the staffs into or techs into that position.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Air Force is changing that. I have no idea.
Didn't figure any horse team to be humane.
I'm a little concerned about your speeds. I think I'm going to try and play this a little safe here. We'll see how this goes. Do you have any kind of e-reader, a Nook, Kindle,
A little bit of lag.
anything like
Your
that?
Skype does
You have an
not sound
iPad?
laggy at all. So
Do you have the Nook app on the
My
iPad?
my download's good, but my upload's kind of garbagey. Like when I uploaded the video last week, it honestly took me like 10 hours to do that,
Really?
which was bad. But I run through a VPN most of the time.
What?
because-
Really? Wow.
I mean, I have to.
I didn't know you were that
my-
far out.
in
I
my
mean,
US
obviously I don't know where
programs.
you live or whatever, but
I didn't realize that would be an issue.
it's
Well,
interesting.
it's because I'm not on a
The,
base.
so
So if I was on
she's
a
got a
base,
Nook.
then
Is there-
they wouldn't have any problems with me using like Netflix or Pandora or anything like that. But because I'm not,
Gotcha.
then they because it'll say like Netflix
Okay.
hasn't come to your part of the world.
It's got a, so I'm going non-command sponsored to Korea, but I'm going to pay for Caitlin and Wes to come with me because that's the only way you can keep your follow on. Because we're trying to go see. So she has a Nook. She does all her e-reading on that, and she's trying to figure out if she can not have to use a VPN
Yeah.
router in order to buy stuff and stuff over in Korea. So it's been really interesting. So I bought her an iPad made for her birthday, which is today actually. I'll pass it on to her. So
No, I have an
she's
iPad.
wanting to get the Nook app on the iPad, so that and then see
Yeah.
if that works internationally, without having to do a router because it won't work on her Nook. So, just anytime you go internationally and you try to
Nook
do
app on
US
the
stuff,
iPad.
it's always hard.
Yeah, see, I do audiobooks because I'm on a train
How much is
for
your
like
VPN router?
2 hours a day.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know you were that far out. I mean,
Oh, you
obviously
pay
I
for
don't know
service?
where
Okay.
you live or whatever.
Awesome.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
So and
Well,
she's
but it's,
got
by the time that if I walk to the train station and then, you know what I mean?
Cool.
Like it's all, you add that all together in my opinion. So by the time, from when I walk out the door to I get to work, it's about an hour.
Okay. Caitlin's got a so I'm going non-command sponsored to Korea.
Okay.
But I'm going to pay for Caitlin.
Oh, interesting.
Because that's the
Oh, yeah,
only
a little bit more movement to go there.
Okay.
so we're trying to go overseas. So she has a Nook. She does all her e-reading on that, and she's trying to figure out if she can, not have to use a VPN router in order to buy stuff and stuff over in Korea. So it's been really interesting. So I bought her an iPad Mini for her birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah, that's. It must be a cool experience, really.
And then see if it works internationally. How can you do about her? Because it won't work on her. So just anytime you go internationally, you're trying to do.
I know. That's the first thing that I get in my cult is block.
Definitely know the feeling of that.
How much did your VPN router cost?
It's not even a VPN router.
so needed.
It's like
Alright, this is
couple
gonna
bucks
be
a
bad.
month, I think.
Couldn't get that
It's not
turning.
a lot at all.
For servers, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I think I bought a year, so it was like $3 or something a month, $6. I mean, negligible.
Yep. Need someone to fail their agility roll. Come on, baby.
Interesting. A little bit more movement.
Yeah, but I mean, over here, I mean, it's such a different animal. It's to not be on a base, to really have all of everything off of the economy. I mean, my apartment's on the economy, everything. So
Yeah, that's. It must be a cool experience. Really.
it is when it's done being really frustrating. That's tough. That's tough. Block, baby. Block.
I know. That's the first thing that I get in my cult is block.
Yeah, we saw that.
Next victim wants to tear you apart and eat you alive.
It's just, it's so needed.
This is gonna be bad because I didn't get that turning. You gonna be able to watch the big game over there today?
Yep. Need someone to fail their agility roll. Come on.
It's really close. It's like almost seems like it's like 60-40 on who's
don't
going to
even
take
know
who.
what agility is,
So
son.
a lot of people, not a lot of people, barely half the people are taking Denver over. But I think it's going to be a close game. I really do. And I have to say, I mean, number one defense, number one offense. Oh, yeah, it's good.
Beer swilling, spear branching, yeti whistling lunatics.
And that's just the apothecary's gym.
Let's see. How do I want to play this?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There's just a different feeling about pro. Not gonna work, man. Come on. Okay, I can take that.
You gonna be able to watch the big
I'm
game over
about
there
to
today?
score, so
We
let's
might
see.
try, but probably not. I haven't been watching any of the games really, so it doesn't, you know, it's one of those things where you're like, well, how much is it going to help the world if I watch? I'd love to watch the Seahawks win, though. I watched them a little bit when I was in Toledo, actually, so that was
yeah. Well, that
pretty cool.
right. But I don't find that as a negative. I've learned to play around that. I really have. It's not too bad. It's just the roles, really. I mean, like I can get a certain way, a certain idea of going about, but if I
Yeah.
can't get my roles and I can't get some damage done, then I'm useless. You know, if I'm pushing everybody across the field, like it doesn't do anything for me. So
That's interesting. I'm sure they're going to scare the opposing team, forcing them to let them win.
I always do, Jim. You seem
There's your touchdown.
Yeah, let me think. I haven't watched. I haven't watched. No, I haven't watched a game all season.
It's the game, though. It's all good.
And even before I was in Texas, so everybody watched. I mean,
just
we
glad
watched
that we
some
got this
games,
going
but
again.
I mean,
Like, I'm glad you were available. I'm glad Jake decided to put it up because it's a lot of fun to keep in touch with y'all and play this game.
Which is all good, you know.
There's just a different feeling about pro.
Yeah.
Not gonna work, man. Come on. Take that.
Burn them re-rolls. Burn them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that makes it happen.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, that's tough with those frenzy because you get pulled into shit that you don't really want to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you don't get a chance to not follow or not to follow.
Right. But I don't find that as a negative. I've learned to play around.
Yeah, but I like this game a lot. I've done a campaign with them so far, and after I got 5 or 6 games into it, I finally got my Bloodthirster campaign, and started getting block on all my cultists. That's when it started becoming really interesting and a lot of fun to play.
You know,
Right.
them, pushing everybody across the field.
Yeah, putting block on some of those guys would be sick. I mean, that pretty much turns them into my.
So do the French over there have any good
what I'm gonna
beers,
do
or are
when
they
I-
just
good lord.
wine like they're known for?
There's your touchdown.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing.
It's the game, though. It's all good.
Yeah.
I guess you probably get a good German beer in,
I'm
a
just
whole
glad
bunch.
we got this going again.
Being
Like,
close.
I'm glad you were available. I'm glad Jake decided to put it up because it's a lot of fun to keep in touch with y'all and play this game.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes a world of difference in just having not just. I guess there's an excuse just to talk
awesome.
to people again, after so long.
Nice. That's
Because we're all notoriously. I mean, you're busy, so what are you going to do? Just a phone call or whatever. But it's just one of those things where it's easy. It's easier to have a reason to do it than anything else.
Did you know that well-advanced at the max, the burgers will often start clicking flagons of ale before whipping themselves into a frenzy?
Yeah, but I like this game a lot. I've done a campaign with them so far, and after I got 5 or 6 games into it, I finally got my Bloodthirster in the campaign, and
Yeah.
oh, really?
Started getting block on all my cultists. That's when they start becoming really interesting and a lot of fun to play.
You gotta watch out for Mata, because he'll load the line and drop the ball right over the other side of the line, like Jake does sometimes, and bum rush it.
So do the French over there have any good beers?
Yeah,
or are
it's
they
a little
just
insider for you.
they're known for?
Definitely more wine than anything else, but in the grand scheme of things, it's
Yeah,
not
I can get
terrible.
fraps, whatever, and start recording them. I just
Um,
haven't had a chance to. Been too busy.
I guess you probably
Inspection
get good
next
German
week,
beer in.
then I test for tech.
yeah,
the
we actually,
Tuesday
my brother and I
after, and
went to Oktoberfest,
Then I'll have a little bit of break,
which was
and then I start classes again on
which
the
was pretty
28th.
fun.
or
That's
so.
not
It's good.
fucking around. I'm starting to be like, you know what? I got
Nice.
4 re-rolls. I got a touchdown. Like, what am I doing over here? There's not enough
Oh,
reward versus risk. But yeah, we went to Oktoberfest, which was pretty
Yeah.
cool. Went to Heineken, did the Heineken experience at the brewery,
Yeah.
and drank. I mean, I think I drank that country out
I
of
enjoyed
Heineken
history.
when we were there. We walked around the entire city and we're like, hey, a bar, let's grab a beer. Oh, there's a bar, let's have a beer. It was great. And then Germany was good. I mean, that area where they have. Oh, I got both of them.
Gosh, you're so mean, Bob.
Oh, somebody's in trouble.
You're cool beer.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This shit I gotta deal with. Watch me fuck this shit up.
The player has got the ball, and now he's the main target.
Nope, you're done. Oh, yeah. How nice of you.
Let's do this thing. I've been
Leave it to
notoriously
me, trust me.
awful at kicking these
Oh,
first
really?
couple games. Like, just kicking it straight left, hooking the hell out of it.
You gotta watch out for Mata, because he'll load the line and drop the ball right over the other side of the line, like Jake does sometimes,
Yeah.
and bum rush it.
That's pretty funny.
She'll
I guess I should
inside
kick
it
then.
for you.
Yeah, because I think that nobody's been able to see one of your games.
Yeah, I can get perhaps whatever insert recording.
Yeah.
Have a chance to
We don't see much of the
inspection
heroes
next
of law
week,
these days.
and test for tech
For any
the
spectators
Tuesday
who aren't
after,
aware, the
and
heroes of law hope to show the world
then I'll have a little
better
bit of break,
way by
and then I
honest,
start classes
strategic,
again on the 20th.
planned
Yeah, I'll have to.
conversations.
Yeah, I'm
if you
taking
suggest that one, I'll try that one out.
history, like a History 101 course,
Nice.
which is, oh, it's actually a 102 course, so it's history from 1877, which is just, for me, it's just mind-numbing. Like, the first one was good because it was all war, you know? It was like, it was a war all the time. So I'm like, that's pretty sweet, you know? But
Yep.
after that, I'm just like, I can't. Now it's, you know, I try not to write anything about anything that's not directly related to the U.S. So I don't want to talk about World War I from a perspective where
Poetry in motion.
it's like, you know, everything happens in Europe. So I did one with like the Selective Service Act and everything, which was pretty cool. Stay in bounds. Oh!
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This shit I gotta deal with. Come on.
Fumble.
Nah, come on.
I can tell you straight, that
Just leave him right there. I'll come get him.
How nice.
Don't want him to fail a dodge roll.
Leave it to me, trust me. Alright, you gotta come through me.
Yeah, because I've been recording this with this program called Action, and it was like, I had like a 30-day trial, but it put a big flash in the like top center of the screen. So I ended up just buying it for, I don't know, it was 20 bucks or something like that. Seems to work out pretty well, because I can record your audio and my audio separate. So I record the video and it's tied to your audio because it comes through the speakers on my computer, and then I can adjust my volume on my microphone independently, which seems to be the best way to go, because it's so hard to get the right balance where we can hear you but I'm not screaming and all sorts of stuff. Plus, I mean, it's super easy. You know, there's one that you can record games, and there's one you can record, you know, your screen. So I just record the screen. It's just as easy.
this player has opened the slapping box and gives
Yeah, I'll
rather
have to.
generously.
If you suggest that one, I'll try that one out.
Yeah, because Jake wasn't really happy with whatever he's using for, I don't know why, but I was like, yeah, I'll record it. I mean, what's $30 in the grand scheme of things? Have this thing for forever, you know? That dude is in a world of hurt.
Yep.
As long as you don't kill anybody else.
I've heard of teams that simply disappear after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splosh.
Oh, here we go.
Come on. Nah. Alright, you gotta come through me.
Challenge accepted.
What finesse, what start, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Funny how his head went one way and the body the other.
What an elastic jaw.
I'll hit the bathroom real quick. We'll be right back.
Cool.
One of the most famous Norse teams out there, Jim, is the Vinheim Valkyries, more recently known as Vinheim Rampagers.
Perhaps you could tell the fans why they changed their name, Bob.
Sure can, Jim. They went into hiding after they pillaged and burned down Skalgrim and Hoist, the only sponsor that withdrew their sponsorship up to this day.
Nice. Oh, of course. Every time I reroll, I always get the same thing again. Oh, we'll miss next game.
By a clean uppercut. Well done.
Whether he survives that injury or not, the team's insurance premium will be
It's
rocketing.
early. It's just not. I won't do it. That's okay. Okay. So we got one lone guy. Might as well use him.
Bob, Korn has unleashed his demons upon us. Let's leave now.
Calm down. They're just the corn demons playing Blood Bowl. They're not here to harm us. I have to admit, it's strange to say something like that.
So we have a Korn Demons team on the pitch today?
Yes, Jim. That's why they're here.
Well, of course, I knew that, Bob. I was just joking.
I hope the new Blood Bowl is a little more intuitive, you know, on figuring out what kind of roll you need in order to get out of a sticky situation, like a dodge roll or something. Like, I don't know, maybe tell you you need a 5+6+ to go here if you click there or something like that. Yes, yes. Having the modifiers on there would be great. Yes. I do, but before then, before Jake posted it, I didn't know.
Well, it is a violent storm.
See that's
Let's go there.
yeah. Back to that frenzy. Like that was a perfect situation for frenzy, and just rolls did not work. That would have been completely fine. There's no issue with that.
And the cost of doping and bribery on lies, the problem won't be going away.
One day to win.
The other guy didn't dodge that one.
Every time I reroll, I always get the same thing again.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, there we go! Gouged eye. I haven't seen that one in forever. That's pretty cool. No offense.
It's early.
I think he's singing him a lullaby.
I was just sitting there. I was like, you know what? I got all these re-rolls.
Might as well use them.
Let's start getting crazy.
helping is really endemic with this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
I hope the new level is a little more intuitive, you know, on figuring out what kind of role you need in order to get out of a sticky situation, dodge or something. I don't know, maybe tell you
Ouch,
need
that punch
to find
knocked
plus
his
6
teeth down his throat.
gear,
Yes,
put it there or something like
for a
that.
nice sight.
Yeah, I can see that. Because it tells you what the straight roll is, but it doesn't tell you the modifiers, huh?
Yes, yes. Having the modifiers.
Well, you've read the rules, right?
Yes,
So you've got a pretty good understanding of what they are then.
I do. But before then, before Jake posted it, I didn't.
Yeah, I see that. Because I think that's
See,
it's 3 or 4 times I've read through, and it's almost like each game I do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But back to that frenzy, like that was a perfect situation for frenzy, and just rolls did not work.
Yeah.
That would have been a completely fine situation. Oh, position 9. Oh, and that sucks. So,
Beer swilling, spear
There you go.
brandishing,
Have them all back.
yeti wrestling lunatics.
And that's just the apothecary's job.
wrong angle of attack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that was another right-click mouse issue there. That's all good.
You think you'll be able to get up after that, Gem?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. Instant stun.
What a sissy! That one can't hold the ground.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Please take up there. Nothing to say.
And I don't have any room to add, my friend. You're not far from the line now.
Sounds like a
Be a touchdown. It puts them into the clear.
It's certainly not a point on the scoreboard,
Well.
but the match isn't over till it's over.
You have any other deep insights like that?
I don't think so. Nothing, but the one's got blocks, so it's fine.
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Alright, referee, stop running in place.
First 74 Quagmire
Sweet
incident,
goblins.
when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusade Stadium to sink into the earth.
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded from all around the stadium.
I saw. Yeah.
Looks good to me.
Wrong angle of attack.
Yeah, that definitely was. You picked up that negative modifier.
Yeah, I didn't. That was another
right click.
Bob,
Mouse.
did you know that the best Corn Demons team
That's
ever,
all good.
Corn's children, always destroy the stadium in which they lose?
Oh, Jim, I didn't know that. I actually think they're right. I would do the same thing.
I think it's unfair. Anyway, let's hope they won't lose this time.
What? You're afraid to die, Jim? Let's say it would be a glorious death to be killed by demons of corn.
That's your point of view, Bob. I would prefer to see more Blood Bowl games.
It's my 8 on 8, so let's do some smashing. Something?
3+.
Yeah!
Oh, I would definitely like to re-roll.
Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be.
That's why I was like, I need to stop fucking around and just pick up the goddamn ball, because I might need that
You
re-roll.
can suck it. And game.
That face dog is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know.
That was tough.
Won't do him any harm in the looks department.
No.
Did you get your dude back?
It's halftime. Players will be grateful for the rest.
And the
Got him
supporters
back.
are glad for the opportunity
1 out of 2.
to rebuild their stocks of missiles.
No.
Okay.
It's got blocks.
Yeah, it should be.
Sorry, referee.
It's the hardest thing about injuries when you're starting off.
Look over there.
You know,
Some
when you see some
people
subs.
help you.
You don't have enough money to replace people or anything.
Oh.
I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big mood sandwiches?
No way.
Alright, this is... It like reset itself to what I put it at after the thing, and I was like, this is... No! I hate that they do that, where you can save like in the little campaigns and whatever, like you can save like a kickoff or a receive, because I really only use the same ones over and over again, really. Or just slight modifications of them. I'm like, damn it, that's not what I want. I don't even remember what I want anymore. It's terrible.
Receiving kickoff. Cool.
I can't move from there. Of course I know. I know I can't move from there. All right. Easy peasy. Let's go. Focus.
You got blocked. Get off the front line. How so? How's that?
All right. There we go. This is my choice.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnipp, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Fight magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. How deep is his team's position in the rankings?
He made picking that ball up look
I
easy.
told you to move. What are you doing, man? Yeah.
Hey, reroll.
I
I'm
got
not really okay with that when the
BOP'd
only thing
on
you
the
have to do
wall,
is
and
smash me in the face.
I went and jumped
You're
all the
like,
way
eh.
up on the list, and as soon as my 2-year code was done, I got it. So, but I'm excited. I mean, I love the Oriental culture, and would love to see more of that. So I'm fine with it. But Caitlin is not necessarily too happy. I mean, she really wants to get to England. She understands this is the way to do it.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fist.
And they clearly know how to get hurt.
Yeah. I'll just take that.
Pinch nerve in this next game.
Otherwise, he'd have got it full
You're gonna pay for that.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to stay off base. Yeah, they haven't assigned me a sponsor because of Solar Listen Retention Board. Yes, basically in a state of suspense until they figure out who who's staying, who's going kind of
Sure,
thing.
that's not
So
enabling
as soon as that's get cleared up and I get a sponsor, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay off base. So it's like, why not bring them anyways? And I'm already allowed to do that. Just gotta play their paint tickets over, and then we're still get housing allowance and so on and so
Back
forth.
too.
Yeah.
So now it's evens, yeah?
You see that Philip Seymour Hoffman is dead? It's an actor. He's yeah, overdose.
don't have enough money to replace people or anything.
That happened today. They found him
Yeah.
dead in his apartment.
Well, that's a good thing I had a
He's in a couple
13th
movies,
player, so...
like- Yeah.
So that's a thing.
He's that guy from that thing.
Let's do that.
Great spectacle. This bear was really strong. Do you think they had some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak about the family.
So I've recently discovered that I've become worse at texting with my iPhone, now that I've used my iPad for pretty much everything.
Staring at me since the beginning.
How so? How's that?
I don't... It's so much smaller in my... Like, we have a BlackBerry for work, and that thing is impossible for me to use. Like, that's... I don't... Like, that for me, an extra team reroll. There you go again. For real, it feels like I'm trying to be one of those people who, like,
Whole heck of a lot of
draws
money there,
names
man.
on grains of rice. Like, that's what it feels like.
Make a hole. No, that'll start it. Ring his bell.
Little baby gets his medicine. He's having a little nap.
So you excited to go to Korea, or was that one of the... You got voluntold, or you volunteered, you had that on your wish list?
I got voluntold because I BOP'd on a lot. I went and jumped all the way up on the list, and as soon as my 2-year code was done, I got it.
Yeah.
So, but I'm excited. I mean, I love the Oriental culture. I would love to see more of that. So I'm fine with it. But Caitlin is not necessarily too happy. I mean, she really wants to give England a chance. This is the
Way to do
way
it.
to do it.
Yeah.
Um,
Nice. One block. One die block.
Berserkers, Yetis,
Dwarves.
wolf whirlers.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
definitely
no,
can imagine.
no.
I mean,
I mean,
going
this
to
I can
Japan
handle.
would be
There's been some bad rolls
way
or whatever.
better
But we're
to
basically
experience
pretty
around
close to the
culture,
same
but-
when it comes down to it. But dwarves, oh my gosh.
But it seems like you have
That
the
and
right
just
way
Jake,
of doing it,
because
where you
Jake's,
get
I mean,
to
as long as the dice aren't,
take them with you.
too
That
crazy,
makes all the
he's...
difference.
Ooh,
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to stay off base. Yet they haven't assigned me a sponsor for this whole listening attention board. Yes, basically in a state of suspense, figure out who's staying, who's going, kind of thing.
Right.
So as soon as
Mhm.
this get cleared up and I get a sponsor, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay off base. So it's like, why not bring them anyways? And already
yes,
do that.
yes.
Just gotta play
No,
that.
and
Take this
it's
over
it's
and
nice of
we're
him
still
to
gonna
pick the
get-
team. It's a little more crazy and
That
haphazard,
works
you
out
know,
pretty well.
not very consistent. I mean, consistent for the first half, but then obviously they all get booted.
You should
But that
see
tones
Philip
down Jake's
Seymour
ability to ramrod all of us.
Hoffman is an actor.
Yeah.
He's,
'Cause
I
I think he
did
was
not
thinking
know that.
dwarves the
What
first time or
happened?
whatever,
When
but then
when that
no,
came
the
about?
dwarves.
that happened today. We found him in
And so that was a good move.
That's no fun.
using a couple moves.
Yeah. He's one of those people where you're like, oh, that's right, I really like that guy. When you see a movie that he's in, you're like, that's right.
You know, berserkers are selected for the first years to North
No, I do. I feel like that with a lot of actors. I'm like, I really like that guy. Totally forgot about that.
run out of gear, and the one that enters the most
No big deal.
furious rage becomes the new team berserker.
They run out of beer in Norse teams?
Of course not, Bob. The head coaches just throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Whole heck of a lot of movement there, but yeah.
That looked all right.
So, he's knocked them senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin. I bet those Yetis don't like playing Dungeon Bowl, Bob.
That's right, Jim. Some source genius power accused of playing that cup, coming in to be inhumane.
That's strange, Bob. Didn't get any North team to be humane.
It does. It does. Let's see if we can make something happen. So
So what team in the league are you least looking forward to playing?
oh, that
Dwarves.
Dwarves again?
Yeah, that was, I mean, this I can handle in some bad rolls or whatever. But we're basically, pretty close to the same.
Yeah.
When it comes down to it. But dwarves, oh my gosh. That and just Jake. Because Jake's, as long as the dice aren't
make a hole.
too crazy, he's.
Now, what does horns do?
Yeah, you're gonna have to watch the game that he played because it's pretty textbook. I mean, he went exactly like it should have gone with those secret weapons, and then as soon as his players were gone, then he was just pretty much done. But that's, how it rolls.
Yes. Yes. No, and it's nice of him that he picked a team that's a little more crazy, haphazard,
Yeah.
not very consistent. I mean, consistent for the first time, but then obviously they all get booted. That tones down Jake's ability to ram all of us.
Yes.
I think he was thinking dwarves the first time and never. So that was
Just gonna go that way.
This player has opened a slapping box and gives rather generously.
Yeah, that definitely would have changed the tone of the season.
Of course, I didn't get that. Get a lot of pressure there. It's hard to make anything happen with the knockdowns that you had there. It was good play.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More of it.
He sent him down for a chat with the Atogranite.
Every move counts.
It does.
Did you know that the Berserkers are selected from the thirstiest Norse players?
No.
Yes, the head coach tells the team that they have run out of beer, and the one that enters the most furious rage becomes the new team Berserker.
They run out of beer in Norse teams?
Of course not, Bob. The head coaches just tell them that if they're low on Berserkers.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent thought.
You get the movies over there? Like the new Captain America Winter Soldier comes out in like a month and a half, something like that. You get to get over there?
There we go.
Awesome.
It's on charge.
Right. Nice.
That's one reputation clobbering.
Sweet. Yeah, Winter Soldier looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Godzilla. I'm a huge Godzilla fan, and that's coming out in May. It's going to be awesome. And then I think there's like another Adventures or something else. Should be good Jim movies. Okay.
But he's dangerous.
Got some movement.
Destroy everything instead of playing.
When you can't just refuse a demon team on the pitch, you don't want to be dead. Seconds later.
No, so for once, they've asked to play. How you stabbing?
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Getting culty.
You get a lot of pressure there. It's hard to make anything happen with the knockdowns.
Yep, yep.
It's a good play.
Right. Really?
The Blood Bowl annals are littered with stories of teams that have gone bust with crippling deaths.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise,
If I don't push you that way, I won't get. Nice. There we go. Yeah, like see, that's when Frenzy gets fun because then you can really just tag team up crazy situations. Okay. Get one touchdown, and I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be all right. Get some special points out of it. Yep, after this, gotta go run on to my supervisor's house. Watching the game over there. Should be a good time. Watch the Super Bowl. Yeah. Calm before the storm.
just with the fans, spread hard. And
Next
the
week's gonna be
majority of
hectic.
the expecting that the league should take to prevent small minority of
So have you got to play around with or been forced to with McT? You know what that is?
Don't want to join in the fun. They might as well stay home and watch it on
McT is a management internal something compliance checklist. Online program is what it is. Yes, it is terrible. They, as Chief Colbert, our AMC guru guy, was saying, it's like assembling an airplane as it's taking off for departure. Like, that's exactly, it's just, there's so many glitches and problems with it, it's ridiculous. So, but that's what they're using for the inspection now, and all the inspections are done at the same time.
You get the
So there's,
movies over there?
the whole base is getting done,
What do you mean?
next week, and
Like
they're forced to use this
Captain America,
checklist, and
Winter
it's just,
Soldier
it's terrible.
like a month and a half or something like that. You could get that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sometimes it comes out like a day later or something like that. Because they normally come out on Tuesdays in the States, so they come out Wednesdays here because we're ahead.
Right.
But yeah, aside from that, I mean, theaters are normal, and they all run them in English with French subtitles.
Nice.
So it's not too bad at all.
Yeah, Winter Soldier looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. Godzilla. I'm a huge Godzilla
Seriously,
Yeah.
I hope so.
in May.
It's gonna be nice going to Korea because I'm not necessarily gonna have to do a office position, so that should be nice. There should be another frontline controller. Right, I was running crew here, but then because we didn't have any help down in the office, I went to go help the chief controller. So I'm basically doing assistant chief controller stuff right now. So by going to Korea, I'll just be a staff sergeant, 7 level. That'll be nice.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal.
Get him, Colty.
Yes, yes you do.
Right.
Yeah, it was very nice to get dual rated. Like I was really happy that I got that done. So that's a pretty big deal. Yeah, so I don't even know if I'm going to Osan Tower or Osan Approach when I get there. They haven't told me that. Not yet. Well, it's finally starting to pick up. Dang, I don't want. Guess it's gonna go there.
That's what happens when a pro bosses an amateur.
Yes, splotch. Spear swilling, spear brandishing, yeti wrestling lunatics.
Really?
There you go.
Unfortunately, I think that's the safest play. Ooh, why are you taking that?
Like, see, that's when Frenzy gets smart.
Yep.
Of course.
If I get one touchdown in, I think it'll be cool. It'll be alright. Get some special points.
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
No, of course not. Even if I get this one, and I don't think I can really. I'm not a pass team. That's one downside to these guys. I don't think I can pull out a win, but maybe just get a point. So that's it. We hitting each other back and forth. That was pretty funny. After this, gonna go domestic presence. Might be able to get the ball back to him.
What do you got to do over there?
I bet those
Touchdown.
yetis
Oh,
just
nice.
playing the Dungeon Ball.
That's pretty legit.
That's right, Jim. Some Norse teams downright refuse to play in it, claiming it to be
Come before the storm.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Didn't figure any Norse teams to be humane.
Next week's gonna be hectic.
So have you got to play around with, or it works too, with Nick T? You know what that is?
No.
Nick T is a management.
Jake tell you that they're him and Cassandra are gonna have to get married?
Oh, I
Well,
do
not
know what
gonna
Miss
have
P
to,
is. So
but
that's
are going to.
yeah, that's the inspection tool,
Crazy,
right?
huh?
Yes, it is terrible. They, as Chief Colbert, our AMC
Yeah.
guy, was saying, it's like assembling an airplane as it's taking off for the flight.
Yeah.
But that's exactly, and it's just some glitches and problems with it. It's just,
That's brutal.
so, but that's what they're using for the inspection now, and all the inspections are done at the same time.
Yes.
So there's things getting done, next week, and we're forced to use this.
I got a girl here at Fairchild. Same way. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, I've heard that it's no fun. Because I
And
deal
it's just,
with
it's insane. She married a tech school
some
sweetheart, and then
technically
got
assigned to
here,
headquarters.
went through the divorce.
So I get
And then I think
whispers
she was
of a
married
lot
before
of
that too, and no, it's just
The
one. No,
garbage
so she
that
got married
they're
here.
dealing
She
with.
met a boom operator for the 135, and they got married here not too long ago. So it's funny. She's changed her name 3 times, still kept the same initials.
But yeah,
but
lucky for me, it's
like,
going to be at least another 2
you
years.
need to
so I have
slow
deal
down
with
there.
it, so maybe they'll have the
Killer.
kinks worked out of it or whatever.
Seriously, I hope so. It's gonna be nice because I'm not necessarily gonna have to do a office position.
Weston, is that you?
That should be nice. There should be another.
What's up?
Controller.
Yeah.
Right. I was running through here, but then because we didn't have
I'm almost done.
help down in the office, I went to go look at chief controller. So I'm basically doing assistant chief controller. So,
Right.
So, but going to Korea, I'll just do stuff.
I knew you would do that.
Yeah. Well, that'll be interesting because I was a crew chief at Laughlin and then going to go kind of from that to not doing it for forever and then maybe having to do it again as a master wherever. I want to go to a tower because I need it for like career development.
Yeah, having a kid when we did
So try to stay out of
good timing.
a rap con if I
So
can.
that way, whenever we do any kind of traveling, he's going to be
very nice
old
to be
enough
over it.
to really,
I was really happy that I got that done.
endure all that traveling. The pains of getting on planes, blah blah blah. So it was good. Will be 4 this July before we go to
So I
Korea.
don't know
So,
if I'm going Osan Tower or Osan
yeah,
Approach.
I mean, he's a awesome little
Yeah.
kid. So I'm
rolling pretty well
glad
here.
we had him when we did. Oh, well, you push. Why is Brandon in San Angelo? Oh. That's cool. Yeah, I know, that wasn't necessarily a good thing. Oh, let's do it live. Yeah! Get some! Oh, help you out because of the special points and stuff, or what? How did I help you out? A whole bunch. Oh, is that?
Yeah, but
So let's go.
Did you know that?
There.
The berserkers will often start waving flagons of ale before
Even if I get this one, and I don't think I can really. I'm not a pass.
2 dodges and make. Come on. There you go. Good job. Good job, Griffin.
So, I'm gonna be hitting each other back and forth.
yeah.
Good luck to you. See if you can do anything with that. Yeah, so as long as they're obviously improving the graphics on the next game, but as long as they improve the user interface, make it a little more user friendly for the new player, because we have a lot of new players, I'm sure we'll continue to change out. I think Blood Bowl 2 will definitely be the go-to upgrade for all of us in our league. Jake tell you that they're trying him and Cassandra are gonna
Yeah.
married? Well, not gonna happen, but are going
Yeah.
to. Crazy how.
Well, we knew we all knew that was what was gonna be the play, you know.
Yeah.
Berserkers, Yetis, Ulfwarers.
I'll bet you like this, chap.
Of course not. To be brutally honest, I always enjoy a pack of raving maniacs.
I told him he gets the it's an achievement, you know. Twice married, still senior airman. It's an Air Force achievement.
I got a girl here at Fairchild. Same way. And it's just it's insane. She married a tech school, sweetheart, and then got here, went through the divorce. Then I think she was married before that too, and she's
Pretty hard to get
she
through there.
got married here. She met a boom operator.
I think,
Yeah.
what, if I go through there, I'm going to need a
Got
6
married here not too long ago, so
to go right between you two
She's
guys.
changed her name 3 times, still kept the same initials, but just like, you need to slow down.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Killer.
I make up for the odds, I guess. Single and loving it. Paris is definitely the city to do it.
Yeah. Wes, is that you? What's up? I'm almost done.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. When we played at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spell casting from off the pitch.
Oh, yes.
I knew you would do that.
I remember fans going to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a Ray Bloodstar. Noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of a snap of the Wizard's neck.
Okay.
Partially because I'm running out of time. When we did,
I don't know.
this was good timing.
Yeah.
So that way, whenever
could
we do any kind of traveling,
go
it's gonna be old enough to really,
right.
endure a
Hail Mary.
Right.
traveling, the pains of being on planes, blah blah blah. So it was good. He's
Yeah.
for this July.
I can't believe that, man. That's crazy.
1 dodge roll.
He's
And to go for it.
Awesome little kid.
Oh. And.
Yeah.
Yeah! Go Bloodthirster. Or, Blood Mary.
And they're being supported.
Okay. Okay, let's
Push. Why is Brandon insane?
ALS.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by the
I think that you just helped me out a lot.
Who haven't won a match for several years.
Yep.
have been
Yeah,
tied up
I
by
know,
their
I don't
fans and thrown into
Well, there was one negative modifier.
I'm running the
Yeah,
numbers
there's
here,
one.
I think.
It was -1 tackle zone.
Let's do it live.
Nice.
Yeah. Give it some.
Well, +1 for accurate pass, and then
That
-1
definitely
for
made up the
tackle.
difference.
Special points and stuff? Or
Mhm.
Say it again?
how did that
Oh, because then it would have.
Hail Mary,
I had the
like
chance
son.
to free up my runner and my another guy
Yeah, if you don't mind, let's try and speed
to
up this last round.
blitz your ball carrier.
The players are ready.
Oh, jeez.
Nailed it. Two dodges and make. Come on. Jump. I'm almost done, Weston. Ooh, good hit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Bob, it really riles the fans when they see Blair trying to sneak off like.
A recent medical report
Yeah, so as long as they're obviously improving the graphics in the next game, but as long as they improve the user interface, make it a little more
When you
user
consider
friendly,
that trains are also less readable.
I'm sure we'll continue to change it out.
Yeah.
I think Blood Bowl 2 will definitely be the go-to upgrade for the Sonata.
You could pass and potentially after 2 go for it and some dodge rolls make it in. Chance to score. I'm just trying to cover. No, I did not want to do that. But that'll work.
so widespread.
Of course.
The referee's guild has set rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under McVitie signed last season, clubs are not allowed.
Do something crazy, Josh. Let's see. I don't think your runner can make it all the way in, right? So you're gonna have to dump it off into somebody. Yeah, your runner's just one shy. Blast. Got him.
I think, what, if I go through there, it's going to
Hand off and go for it.
to go right between the two guys.
Well, you're gonna have to roll twice, 3 dodge rolls.
Plenty rolls. You got this.
Hey, the ball changes hands.
Oh.
Down, Bob, down, boy. Just
What are you doing? You do one at a time? No, it's not. That's ridiculous. Okay. Alright, let's do this. I think it's just a kick that for me. No, the dice were with you today.
Just murder him.
Oh, you didn't even use. I know, like you didn't use any. I don't think you used any in the first half, and you only used 1 now. So,
Time flies when you watch a match like this.
tail of the tape.
Hardly had time to catch a breath.
That's why it got a high mark.
Which
They certainly put a lot of energy into it. If they want to win, they should spend less time.
There you go.
More time on their agility.
When you spend the match chasing around after the ball without getting your hands on it, you're
Partially
going to
because
end
I'm
up
running out of
losing.
time.
Yeah, I learned that in kindergarten.
which guy?
Best player
Under
out
wait,
there, but on his own, he could not deliver
Kazan?
the win.
Yeah, the coach is
Yeah.
gonna have to strengthen his lineup.
Yeah, that's good.
They could have cut the pitch in half today.
Yes, the opposition hardly ever got over
Hail
the
Mary.
halfway line.
You can pick up
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for hitting me up so fast. That was good.
none here for this match.
Yeah, take care, man. Bye.